Okay, I don't want to disappoint anyone, so, up till this point I've held my tongue. I haven't said anything about anyone bad. I haven't ranted about anything, but something just came into my head and I'm going to say something about it. Something I notice a lot, well, it's probably everywhere, it is everywhere, but I notice it around here. A lot, and that's inconsideration of people. They have no consideration for anyone but themselves. A lot of them. I'm not saying everyone's like that. Some people are good people, but there's way more people that have zero consideration for anyone but themselves than there are people that have consideration for others. And personally, it's a big thing for me because I try to be as considerate as possible to everyone. And I do things that I know no one else does out of consideration for other people. I think, well, there's a lot of things we're losing as a society, human society. We're just letting things go, and, the way things were in the old days. I mean, some of those things we should have hung on to. Keeping your word about things, or not lying, or and consideration for others. There was a lot more consideration for others back then than there is now. So yeah, think about it. Some people don't care, and a lot of those that are inconsiderate just don't care anymore. Maybe because they don't have to care, I don't know. But when I was raised by my parents, I was raised to do the right thing, to be a good person, to be considerate of others. And I guess a lot of these people weren't, or else they've forgotten. But I didn't forget. I'm getting up there. I'm going to be 71 in May now. So I didn't forget how to be considerate to others. Yeah, if I can impress one person to think about the things that they do and be considerate to other people, then maybe it's worth saying something. I don't know. Sometimes I think the way our society is going, it's really not worth even trying to change anymore, because a lot of the people that set the trends, let's say, are just sheep. They're just following along with the way that they think everyone else is going, the way everyone else is going, And that's why we can never make any meaningful changes in, let's say, government, because those who are voting are all sheep, So you're not going to get any change out of sheep. They like to go on the same path all the time. So that's why we ended up with a dictator for a prime minister, and the country's being run pretty well under what I call quiet communism now. We're losing more and more freedoms every day. I was with the truckers in the beginning anyways. I was with the truckers, what they were doing. But the problem with that protest was that along the way, other causes joined in, let's say. People that had an axe to grind about other things, and they're the ones that were causing all the problems with, Nazi flags and jumping up on sacred monuments, So I don't blame the truckers, the original setup, for that. Anyways, that's pretty well done now. Yeah, the Emergencies Act was invoked, and we didn't need it at all. Anyways, it is what it is. Anyways, what I wanted to say was, anyways, to try to be considerate to other people and think about others, not just yourself. If you're driving, let's say, and think about the person behind you. Like, I go through the drive-thru all the time, and McDonald's or Tim Hortons, and the lack of consideration in those drive-thrus is mind-numbing. The person will sit in front of you. They won't move up for a long time. They must be in a daydream or something like that. Or you're trying to get out or something, and someone's in your way. They'll just sit there as if in a daze. There's no consideration whatsoever. So, yeah, that's just one little example, but there are lots of examples. Anyways, let's keep going.